Antoinette Bryant.
I am Sister Tijuana Hayes.
I am Sister Misha Clark.
Welcome to the Love Seat.
And I'm the birthday girl.
Yes, we have a guest.
Happy
birthday! Yay!
62 and thanking God.
Amen. Looking
Hallelujah.
good, girl. She's looking 30. Looking 30.
I got you.
So it's her birthday, and she's gonna be our guest. So she's gonna sit and nod and say yes and everything like that. Okay.
Yes. Hallelujah.
So today, we want to thank you for tuning in for another episode with us.
Yes.
And as always, we thank you for all the love and support you guys have given us. All the feedback, all the comments. We just thank you guys so much.
Yes.
And make sure you please tell someone about the Love Seat so they can subscribe. And before we get to the first topic, we're gonna have our prayer as we usually do. So, Sister Tijuana is going to do our prayer.
Everybody bow their heads today, Lord. Thank you for giving us another day to serve you in this house of the Lord. Thank you for giving us the Love Seat. Thank you for all the subscribers and everybody that giving us comments. I thank you. I thank you. Thank you today, Lord, especially for Miss Nona to make it for 62 years and more.
Yes.
Thank you, Lord, for giving us this day. Amen.
Amen. Yes. What a wonderful thing.
Thank you.
So, today our topic is beware of what you are getting into.
Ooh.
And the reason
Message.
they say it seems like a little spooky, but it's really about knowing your surroundings, knowing who you be involved with.
Yes.
You really have to check those things nowadays. You can't just go on, oh, he's cute, let me go ahead and go out the date with him.
Beautiful, let me go.
Yes.
It ain't happening.
Or she looking good and all this, that sometimes, baby, they lead you to the wrong things.
What look good, what shines ain't glitter,
Yeah,
baby.
that's right. So, the Bible story. So from now on, we finished our series on the beauty enhancements.
Yeah.
That layout was a little bit different when we was doing the beauty enhancement than what we usually do. So we're back to what we usually do with the Bible story. So what I do is find a Bible story that matches what topic we're doing, and then we find the stories that's in daily news to let you know that what's in the Bible is not nothing new that you're doing. It's in the Bible. You can read it. You can get prevention on some of the things, and know how other people that went through the same thing you went through got through it with the Lord.
Yes.
God is in everything.
Yes. He's
Even
an awesome
that.
God.
So today is Judges 4:17 through 23. And I choose this because it matches so well with the stories of luring a man into your home or a woman into your home and then doing something to them and they not even knowing that they're in a dangerous situation.
Yeah.
So this is the NIV version, you guys, and it's Judges 4:17 through 23. So I'm call him Sisera. Sisera, meanwhile, fled on foot to the tent of Jael, the wife of Harbor the Kenite, because there was an alliance between the king of Hazar and the family of Harbor the Kenite. So Jael, the woman, went out to meet Sisera and said to him, "Come, my lord, come right in. Don't be afraid." So he entered into her tent. And she covered him with a blanket. The blanket make you feel secure, make you feel at home.
Make you feel good.
"I'm thirsty," he said. "Please give me some water." So instead of giving him water, she opened up a skin of milk, gave him a drink, and covered him up, which is the best kind of milk you can get because it's goat milk.
Yes.
And back then, they had to raise their goats and everything, so she even gave him the best of whatever he wanted to drink. 20. And he stand in the doorway of the tent, and he told her, "If someone comes by and asks you, is anyone in there, say no." So he wanted to be discreet too.
Right.
But Jael, Herbert's wife, picked up a tent peg. A tent peg is the thing that you see, the big tents, and they use it's like a nail with a big head to it, and that's what they use to hold the tent down with. Yeah. So she picked up a tent peg and a hammer and went quietly to him while he lay fast asleep. Exhausted, he was tired. You know how people on the run is. They want to just hide out somewhere, tired of running, and need to sleep. So she drove the peg through his temple into the ground, and he died.
What you say?
Just then, Barak, y'all know Barak was in the Bible?
Now we know.
Yes, he was. Barak came by in pursuit of Cyrus, and Joel went out to meet him. Come, she said, I will show you the man you're looking for. So she had a confidence on things. She knew this was going to happen. So he went in with her, and there lay Cyrus with the tent peg through his temple dead. On that day, God subdued the king of Canaan before the Israelites.
Okay.
So even though the Israelites came ahead of what she was trying to do, is because the Israelites, when they first came out of capture, and they got away with Pharaoh and everything, they were still going somewhere. They were still going to the milk and honey. They were still going to the promised land. But through the cities and nations that it was going through, they was kind of taking over. Like everybody knew this blessed people coming. So when they came through the land, even though they didn't go into people's cities or anything, and kind of go in and involve themselves in there, they was on the outskirts. They just assumed that they was coming to take over. So they all tried to attack the Israelites as they're on the walk. Us being blessed, the enemy gonna try to attack
all the time.
So when they came through these nations, what happened was when they attacked, God overwhelmed them to where the Israelites still prevailed. They still already had the victory. So when this woman heard about them coming through their city, and she said, okay, listen, I know y'all after this one man, this one king. If I see him, I'm put in my house, and I'm going to do, and then y'all going to favor me. And then I won't have to worry about you doing anything to my family, and you'll keep on going.
Right.
But most people that did this did not know that Israelites really was not coming to do anything to anyone. That they was really just passing through.
Okay.
Like most of us blessed ones, we just doing our thing.
Yeah, we just doing
we
our
bothering you. And want you to bother us.
I just want to pass my blessings on and keep going. All right.
So that's how I'm catching up with that. So the first story that I connected with this is about all two of the stories is literally about someone luring someone somewhere and doing something. So to let you know, this is still happening today.
Yes, it does. And right now,
the Bible
today,
is still. Story first.
Hello, our viewers. So, like they said, two college students they was a couple, and they going on this leisure trip, and this is a prime example why you don't pick people. You cannot pick people up off the road no more. I know you doing the act of God, but you gotta use the senses that He gave you too, because people be faking, and that's what happened to the two college students. A motorist, she claimed she was broke down. She pulled out a gun. She tried to rob him. She lured him into the woods, and they was just being kind. She had a mate as well, but she fled out into the woods. But come to find out, they had a cabin in the woods, and they had been watching them. And this is why I know, God made all these different scenes and beauty, but don't be going out in no bushes.
That's right.
I'm talking about no cabin all up in the bushes.
That's right.
You take your 30 years to find a car and the store and all of this, because you could just cut your lucky stars unless you finna really have to get up out of there. You finna have to get up out of there.
But
God gonna lead you, but you gonna have to really get up out of there. And so you just have to be careful not to be picking up strangers. But however, they was blindsided and we better help them. Seemed like a nice lady. Until they didn't know that final stop was gonna be the last stop. Which the girlfriend made it, but the boyfriend, I'm probably gonna say his last name but I wanna say Simchi.
Oh, okay.
That's what I wanna say, but it's probably not, because the JV style and all this kind of stuff.
Did it say what website it was from? Maybe theguardian.com.
So you can find this story from theguardian.com. And so, long story short, they was in college. Michaela, we're going to say Adam and Michaela was coming from college in Alabama. They stopped on the road to do an act of kindness to help somebody, not knowing that would be his last time. And so, just long story short, you have to be careful. Because even myself, I might be riding along and I'm thinking like, oh, he just been walking for so long.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we just get out of ourselves and just, if you're a kind person anyway,
we so
you gonna
kind,
think,
we
you
wanna
gonna
help.
be nice.
Exactly.
And you be like, oh, that man, he just, oh,
He
God,
been
looks
there,
so
you see
dirty.
him going.
And not knowing,
You know, you
he
see him,
just,
you be
you
walking.
know what's standing there. He ain't even homeless. He ain't nothing. He playing
Yeah.
this. And he stopped. And she ended up pulling out a gun and lured him into the woods. And Adam had a gun, but him and the aggressor ended up shooting each other. But Adam died.
See, and like you said,
and it's another thing you can learn in here too, which I would put it with be a leader, not a follower. Because not Adam, but MGO and his partner, they was actually doing an act from their leader who was locked up for murder, who killed his mama with a sword.
That's what I wanted to get to, because there was more like into a
cult in the church. Now you gotta be careful with church
that's
too.
Right.
Black, white,
you gotta be careful.
Don't matter what religion, you ain't looking at religion at this point. You looking at the person, because people will church ain't church no more. So you have to be careful.
You have to pay attention.
People will be saying all kind of stuff, blow you up in that church,
and Lord knows.
And now you have to work for them. So that's what they were doing, working for him, because he was already locked up for killing his mom.
Yeah.
So they was working for their leader, who was supposed to be in church, religious. And so that's what they were doing. So you have to be a leader, not a follower.
That's right.
That's the main
topic.
topic.
We all got 5 senses, and you know when something ain't right.
And that's
right.
And college students, you know, stop, you know, just thinking everything fun and games. You know, go to an area where it's people around, not in no bushes. And, and we all want to be nice, but these days you just know you picking up people ain't what's happening.
That's right.
It's so like you can't.
And so they have been watching them the whole time from a cabin in the woods. So you have to be watching your surroundings when you get out the car. You got to be watching when whoever you're around, how they speak and what they talking about. So you can be like, we could get out. All right. But you don't never alert the person, you know, that you caught on.
Right.
When they know you caught on, then we finna have to do something.
Yeah.
You do, and I tell my daughter this all the time: be a leader, not a follower.
Right.
And watch the company you keep.
Yes. Amen.
This is the whole story, all in there together. They was supposed to be what's supposed to be fun turned out to be tragic.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
And it can happen to either one of us.
Yes, it can.
Going out with your friends, family members too. Everybody, you just can't trust nobody.
You just can't trust nobody
you
nowadays.
Know, sometimes family be more envious of you. Oh yeah, we going on the
because they trying to get what they paying out.
You know. You ain't coming back, which is sad.
Yeah, it is.
But they'll do it because they
just have to watch your surroundings.
Yes.
And so his girlfriend had to give him CPR, and he didn't make it. So
I just think that's a
now she have to live. He has to live with that on her heart.
Yeah.
You know, but thank God, you know, she made it out too. So it's you know. Sticky situation, but she made it out because the partner they never seen the partner because she ran off in the woods. So she's still watching. Just to see the sticky.
Okay.
So look, the partner is still watching, but the girlfriend they never see the partner, so she's still watching.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but then. The cops out there to do everything. They noticed the track.
Oh,
okay. And that's when they went in the bushes and found Michaela, Adam, and found
the other one that brought him in.
Yeah,
the one that lured him in.
Then they found Yasmin shot. Found Sim J shot. But he was dead. Then they found the girlfriend. But the cops seen, you know, because she was on a motorcycle, so they seen all the tracks. They followed the tracks, and that's how they found the cabin. That it was somebody living in the woods. So you just have to be, even in little old lives, when you walk out, you got to be looking. When I go to work at night, I be looking out in the trunk and in the back.
Yeah.
Cause
better-
somebody,
you better
cause that's
get
my
your
fear
taser.
when I'm riding by myself in this dark. I be like, Lord,
Don't let
if
nobody
somebody
pop up.
behind this thing, I'm
I
gonna
mean,
kill
I
them
don't-
both.
I ain't gonna say it's the guy.
With because this is based off college students. Cause
Yeah.
Adam and Michaela was college students. So how they found them, which is crazy because like the devil is so busy. Like who has time to really just be up on the internet and they just pick a college and they just pick them randomly
pick them
and
random.
they've been studying
Studying
them.
them.
Yeah.
They were studying them
Yeah.
and from the University of Cosmetic Intelligence, they was studying them and they just picked them. And so they've been studying them, following them, watching them at the college.
Knew their break was coming up.
Knew
They
they
knew
break
they
was
knew
coming
everything.
up. Yeah, all of that.
They
like,
timed it all
and
out right.
planned for one of them to be broke down on a motorcycle.
Cause they
Like you
tampered with
just
it.
never know, and that's why you just can't be. Some people call me mean, but you just can't be friends with.
That's right.
If
It's
my
not being
spirit, if I
mean.
don't get a good vibe from you,
I don't want to be
I
bothered.
ain't even finna say nothing because I know it's for a reason. I
That's
don't
right.
like a bunch of people, all that company, all that stuff. I do not like all of that because you don't know people's true intentions.
You don't.
But
Yeah.
you always ask God to show me who somebody is. But I don't like a bunch of people for this reason. They could be studying you.
You never
And
know.
all of that. And God has blessed me with my home. And I got a rug that say, if you don't know who God is, you better get right with him for you.
Hello,
Because
come on
I'm
now.
not playing.
Yeah.
Come on,
with
come
them.
on.
Yeah.
But that's
I'm
the
not.
grace.
You can watch all you want, but I'm telling you.
Yeah.
It's the truth.
I'm fighting to the end.
Okay.
I want it before you come in my doorway. If you ain't got the right intentions when you come in the door, don't come.
And also on Facebook and all these social media sites, please quit telling all your business.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's how people.
Yeah.
And that's how they
people
get you.
know
I don't
everything.
never put my phone on
None of
nobody
that.
address.
None.
People put so much
Girl, they got
detail.
that
They give
home
you
from
so
their
much
first
information.
job.
They give you so much information
Address.
so before you know it.
What
they say
time you
knock on
going
your
out of
front-
town? When you
Yeah,
coming
they say
back?
knock on your front
Where
door.
you went?
Then when you leave and go where you going, and then you wonder why who broke in your house. You put it all on Facebook,
Yeah.
so you don't know the world could
Yeah.
have broke into your house.
That's
Why? 'Cause
right.
you
There
got
was one in
Yeah.
Alaska when she had just broke up with her boyfriend, and she was with her new boyfriend, and they was eating, and she all on Facebook taking pictures with her new boyfriend, and told what restaurants they was at there with. The old boyfriend came and killed her and the boyfriend.
Somebody that I know that was they.
I knew her. She had like what, 5, 6 kids. Okay, I didn't know her. No, she was dating my husband behind my back, and I found out about it. But yeah, but I knew her like
see,
that.
God don't like
But she
ugly.
was a sweet person. Cause she was like, I didn't even know y'all was married. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so
but some women don't know.
Cause they
she
don't.
really did not know, and
They
everybody know
like
him
because
knows he was that type of person.
Because you
But
can't
when
find
I
her
watched her
woman like
dying
her.
and the way she died, I was like, man, it is so crazy. Like, and she had been with that one for a while. And they had been, fighting off and on. So she was like, "This, I'm done this time."
That's why
And
you
we
say if I
try to
can't have
move
you,
on and got
nobody
a new
else
boyfriend, And some things in our life we do want to put that moment on and let someone know I'm doing good. Y'all look at this. I got a new boo, Some of them you do, but you don't have to tell every detail. She told exactly what restaurant.
Yeah, you can just show the picture like me and my boo having
right
dinner.
at that restaurant.
Just like this, you put up there and say
and that's why I don't like to be like,
just like now, we say, hey, we at the love seat, and you don't say, oh, we at the love seat in Lottie, No, it's just we at the love seat.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. If you can follow us from there, exactly. You follow us from the subscribing on the video.
Right.
Other than that, you can't. Now, I can see where they live at because I see the back of her house.
That's why I have really stopped doing Facebook Live. When we very first started, we was doing Facebook Live. And, it was people that was saying certain stuff during the show that we couldn't see till afterwards. And then it was, like comments, like was really hateful comments. And they was coming through, and I was like, well, this is crazy. Like, y'all don't even know us, and y'all have now a voice and opinion that everybody can see what you say about me.
Yeah, and that's
You
what
know,
happened.
And you don't
that
even know
time
me.
On Facebook when the boy was like, "Oh, it's him again." I said, "Oh, okay. What you mean by that?"
Yeah,
He,
yeah.
oh, no, I would, because I was
Yeah,
getting to
because
the root
now
of the
everybody
problem.
else is wondering what he
And
mean.
that's why
you
I
know.
came right back
To
with
clear
him
it
and
up.
said, "What you
Yep.
mean by that?"
Mhm.
"Oh no, I just heard." So I said, "Well, what you heard?"
Mhm.
And then he ended up inboxing me. I said, "Listen, because we don't play that over
That's
here.
right. That's
We
right.
trying to live for God and all that, but don't get it twisted."
Don't get it twisted.
Yes,
That's right.
yes.
That's right.
And
That's
even
the
on
best
your-
thing
on
to
your
bow
Facebook,
down and
we
tell
were
them
talking
don't get
about
it
that this
twisted.
morning. Even on the Facebook, on your Facebook, we are Christians and we try to keep our Facebook with only Christian stuff, but still people tag you in.
And
So
they tag you in
yeah,
with
so
so
if they
much
tag you into
hateful.
a strip club or something, and then somebody else follow you, they just assume, oh, you might go both ways. I might get in this way. I might get in that way because I see this on your page. So they're assuming that's how you living,
Yeah.
like on the fence, instead that you truly a
Yeah, that
Christian.
she's truly on the Christian
So if
side.
someone's following you and they just think they can get in that way,
Oh, we
so
going over there. They booty
right.
shaking
So I
over
was trying
there.
to figure out how to
You know what I'm
take
saying?
yeah. I was trying to figure out how to take that, take it off because if someone is trying to stalk you or something, and then they think he's gonna be at that strip club, and they're gonna be here, and they're gonna be there, I'm gonna contact this person, and that they might know where
I
she
gotta
at
find
or
out
something
what
like
strip
that,
club they at.
So yeah,
Let me
so
find
you do
out
not
where they at
tell
so I can get
everything
it.
about
And
your
so
business.
far as my story, long story short, be careful, watch your surroundings. Everything that look good ain't good.
That's right.
That's right.
Be a leader, not a follower.
Hallelujah.
And keep God first.
That's right.
Amen.
At all
Indeed.
times.
At all times.
And then your story is something similar to that.
Yeah, mine is a woman. It says a woman. It said a Monroe man, 19, Lord, beaten, assaulted, posted on social media. 2 in jail, girl 15 released. Now how did that sound? 15 years old.
Don't get me
They
started.
lured. They had enough sense to lure a 19-year-old person,
What
a
you say?
19-year-old man. You know what I'm saying? And the only way he lured that 15-year-old girl, female, lured that 19-year-old man,
Yeah,
she
yeah,
had to have something.
yeah.
It's body wise.
Yeah, right,
Hey, baby,
right.
come. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
Because we got some of us got the mentality too.
And some
Now-
of them old men like to look at the
And
little
they
girl
love-
that looks like a little girl.
Exactly.
That's their fetish.
That's
To
their
find
fetish.
somebody look like a little
Because
girl.
they can
So-
control them.
Right.
When these old men, it almost made me say something, Lord, forgive me. But because I get to the root of the problem, baby. Yeah, message.
Yeah.
So y'all know how Sister Hayes get. I can't hold it. I have to let it loose.
Yeah,
And God forgive me.
Yeah.
But I have to tell you what God tells me
That's
to say.
Right.
Regardless whether there's a meaning word in there that shouldn't be in there.
Yeah.
She'll get it out.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, message is that we have to understand it's not just the men that lures the girls.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We got women out here that got the mentality
Girl.
that know how to do this. Oh,
Yeah.
if I want that man, I know what to do. You know what I'm saying? Me go put this little tidy outfit on, and if that man don't get you, the next one will, and they can be together.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So either way it go.
Yeah. Some of
That's
them
how they
use
do it.
sport. They get their
And
money
it's-
that way. They learn them in, and then the other man comes and rob that person.
And they rob them, rape them, do everything they possibly can, and then send you on your way.
Right.
And at the same time,
Hopefully they see you.
Yeah.
Something. Pray to God that they do. But at the end of the day, nowadays they sending you to HELL because why? They blindfolding you, they raping you, they beating you, and they leaving you in a hole. And nobody know that you're there. You all tied up, you bruised up, you don't even.
And most men that go through that situation, they be so embarrassed by their pride that they don't want to even tell that it happened to them.
Exactly, because men done been raped by men.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it's just like women. It got some young girls out here that's been raped by girls. Because why?
Yeah.
They want these, they want to be this part of this coat. And I don't want them when you say you don't want to be, we got to get you.
Yeah.
Just like the men, they don't want to be part of that coat. We're going to get you too. And like I said, I read it to where it's, it say wait a minute, let me say 19-year-old man was lured into a mobile home park in Monroe Township, where he was severely beaten by 2 others while the assault was recorded. by the teen girl that they posted on social media. Y'all,
See?
how can y'all beat somebody?
Girls,
Yeah, they beating
recorded.
you. They kicking his butt,
That's so
and
crazy.
they're recording it.
Oh my God.
So
that
at the
is so
same
crazy.
time, y'all knew y'all was gonna get caught because y'all recording it.
Yeah.
But what
They
give
don't
y'all the
care.
mentality to want to sit back and do stuff like that? How can
Immature.
demons? That's all it is. The devil is really busy. The devil be so busy. Because the devil get into our children and they turn them all kind of ways, and that's what make them do stuff like that.
Yes, they
It's
do.
not just they not out there just doing drugs. It's just they being around the wrong people, walking in the wrong roads, walking on the devil's track instead of walking into the Christian track. Because you got a lot of kids out here that's the devil that'll meet that'll say, "Come on, girl, I got you." I mean, thinking that they luring you to something that's good.
That's right.
And at the same time, these demon kids that's so good into the devil, that's all they know how to do is do dirt. Dirt. If you tell them that you're doing something good, it done broke them down. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? They got swords everywhere because why? They did something good. But when as long as they doing the devil's work, they fine. And that's just like luring these persons. You gotta and you also gotta, like you said, you gotta be careful of who you talk to, who you sit, even in the kids in school, you sit with the kids in school every day. They can tell you their whole life story.
Right, yeah.
And at the same time, I'm telling you my life story, I'm waiting for you to come outside. Because why? I done told you everything about me. So now you know about me, but I'm going to take you I'm going to get you because I'm going to lure you somewhere else and see what you about. And I ain't got to tell you nothing. You know, it's just, I'm going to say them demon-born kids.
That's right. So,
but us as being
parents, is what they do is the enemy will use you.
They use you to the fullest.
You, and now you sitting there with the consequences.
Yes.
Because I know, not to put any personal business out there, but I know, one of my children, the enemy just used him. And then he woke up somewhere that he can't get out of because, it wasn't him.
Exactly.
He knew it wasn't him. And he would never, ever do what the enemy had him do.
But
that's how you know it's the enemy. Because we so far off from their character.
Yes.
And then when they come through, they be so remorseful about what happened because they really was not aware
wasn't
of what was going on.
But that was a whole nother body. There was a whole nother spirit.
That's it.
There was a whole nother spirit that took over your body at that point.
So long story short, I must.
Yes.
Do what you do, baby.
Long story short, and I think you said it. That's why you can be listening to other people. So long story short, back when I was really hanging out, I mean hanging out. It was at the strip club, which I don't do no stuff like that. But hey, if all the family know, why not? So this one girl, she already know because she don't like me and don't even know me. Walking back and forth. So my cousin like, okay, whatever, watch yourself. Watch yourself. I had my back turned on purpose. Cause one thing about it, you might be letting the devil ride, but my mind, I don't matter where I'm at. God's still with me in the wrong place, whatever.
Amen.
So I had done set up my plan. Little do she know. And so I said no. Sometimes when you got God with you, you can turn your back to people.
That's right.
Because I ain't worried about it at all. And she wasn't going to do nothing. So she walked back and forth. But this is the thing. She wanted to say something. She was the devil. And another person that she knows, she let her ride. Because long story short, I'm like, why she keep going in and out outside? Long story short, I walk outside, and it's another person that she called waiting on me. Now, this is how she let the devil use me. When we rose deep.
You better believe it. You better
believe it. We think smart all the time. Like, I know some people, when they be like, oh, they catch you slipping. No.
That's what I'm saying. God keep me in the right way.
The other girl she let the devil use it because first of all, she let her call her up there You don't know this person. You don't know what type of time they on. Now she got you out here by yourself, but then she went back in like she don't
And
know
you
what's
could
going
have
on.
exactly.
So
now you could have got your
and
world
I had
crushed.
family from out of town, like everybody was there. So it was some on the inside. It was some on the other side of the building. It was some in the back of the building. It was some in the back of the girl she called up there, but sitting in the car, but she didn't know it. So I walked down, and she was like, "Is your name Misha?" I said, "I got you, Bill. I got you." I said, "As a matter of fact, it is. Do you got a baby with so? As a matter of fact, I do." And I'm glad you asked that. So now I know what the whole plan is.
Yeah.
So I was like, there's no need, to get out the character to do this, but I'm just gonna ask you. I'm just gonna tell you. You don't never let nobody call you up here. Cause see, this could be your last day.
That's right.
Guess what? She's not even out here with
She
you.
that's
right.
She done called you
your
up here.
last day.
Done left you and done went back in.
That's right.
This could be your last day.
Yes.
But I'm gonna give you an ultimatum. Either it cannot be your last day. I ain't got it.
Right.
But it cannot be your last day, or it can be your last day.
You got your choice.
How you feel to act in this situation
is on
that's
you.
what's for the show. Because I'm telling you now, I'm gonna stand. I'm gonna be the one standing.
That's right. That's right.
So, and so my cousins was on the other side, like, you better listen.
Yeah, because
you better listen. She was like,
right
well, she said this and she said.
See, you
I
don't
said,
know
listen.
what somebody else said.
You have to listen what people say. Because first of all, if I live out of town, do you actually think I'm gonna drive all the way here just to mess with somebody?
Yes, come on,
But
now.
just think though, on your mission to come here, you could have had an accident or anything.
Yeah.
You're not coming to do God's work. You're coming to do some devilish work.
And I said, did she not tell you that I was coming here way before I knew that person? So if I was coming here way before I knew that person, it has absolutely nothing to do with her because I don't even know her.
Jealousy. Right.
And she was like, huh? But she said,
see,
listen to me. I don't even know her like that. You cannot let people call you. Do she call you to do anything right? You cannot let people call you. First of all, don't ever do that again in your life. Because you don't know what type of time somebody is. Yeah. She done called you up here like you fit do something. And she done went in.
And the mercy could have came. When you said when she came up and asked you, is your name Misha? You could have shown you could have blown her head off just
that's right. That's what I'm saying.
But and even it couldn't even have to be you. Whoever you got surrounded.
Knowing
that they watching your back.
And that is exactly what was about to happen.
It don't never be that person. Always be somebody who's faithful to that person is the one.
Is the one that want to start.
Yes, to start the.
That always start.
And then
hide behind.
Always.
Yeah, and always want to hide. But that goes
and stuff. I have to tell them, listen, y'all need to start kind of squash that or whatever because
that's right.
It's not. I'm not worried about you getting out of there. It's all the other niggas that want to be your friend and want to do something to make you look like they loyal to you is the one that gonna go out there and shoot that person. It's gonna be on your behalf.
That's right.
So you need to just squash everything and let your people know. When it happened to Red his birthday party, he was like, Mom, I done told them, everything. He said, but my people, like they just really looking for him, and I done told his sister, he called his sisters and everything, and let them know this. Y'all better get your brother. Because they still look, I told them to stop. They still looking for him. And I don't want nothing to happen to him. Even though dude wanted something to happen to him, he still didn't want no harm towards him.
That's
so
right.
They know they all was drunk.
That's
they
right.
all in there partying.
Yeah, and
the
things
next day,
happen.
when you start thinking about things, you're like, hey,
what happened?
I really got to hurt him. Yeah. But the people that still own whatever they was on the night before, they still looking for that person.
They not gonna be done until they get
down.
That's why, but that's a prime example of you can't play with everybody.
You cannot play with everybody. And don't think that just because they quiet is the one that you can pick on.
Them quiet ones,
that's right. That's
them
right.
The ones that are kids. Them quiet ones, they sit back.
They think before they move.
Yes, they sit back in the corner, contemplating on what they gonna do.
And
so
that's
when you
why I said I had a whole plan.
Yeah, because like I said, you seen her walking back and forth.
Oh yeah,
you seen her. You know she walking back and forth. And the devil steady walking, but God said, "Sit still. I got you. You ain't. That's the least of your worries."
And that's why I said, y'all calm down, enjoy.
Yes.
Because
I bet for a reason.
But then that's the thing, because if the person that they after ain't in an
At a
uproar,
young age, you had a lot of.
So I was sitting at the bar just chilling, and I'm look. They was like,
I've been like, who called
back
you?
in the
All
day,
right, come on back in.
back in the day,
Come here with
baby.
me.
Wait a minute, back in the day, baby. She wouldn't have kept prancing back and forth.
I
had to turn
don't
around.
stand behind me.
Yeah,
don't,
baby.
Don't do that. Don't
What you
stand behind
walking
me.
like it
What's
was
up? What's up?
Yeah,
But
let's go now.
Do it right
Normally,
now.
I don't
Go
like
home.
for people to stand behind me,
Yeah.
but
But
God
you
had
was
already
there.
said,
Like I said, he already told you to
did the
stay
he
out.
already said it was okay.
You
Yeah,
already
don't
know
never
that
let.
much
That's
lower.
right. That's
the
right.
reason why
I
you
said,
did
y'all
what you
just
did.
enjoy
It just
and
took us a little
relax.
bit more to get.
That's fine. That's fine. But it
you
all
was
goes
already on
into
your
the story
path.
though.
Mhm.
It's already in the story because
That's
when
right.
we go from one side of the story, we still pertaining to my story. You know,
Right.
from her story to my story because it all goes together.
Yeah.
You never let somebody lure you into doing anything.
Right.
Like you said, this girl done walking back and forth.
Back
You done lured another person
up. That's
into
right.
the dangers,
Yep.
into a danger zone that you ain't gonna do.
That's
And
right.
But you want somebody same picture as I'm saying.
Yes.
And just like God, that's why you gotta
15-year-old
see
girl.
who you got going to war with.
Right.
Right.
The 15-year-old
These
girl
people
is the
leave
one.
you high and
The
dry.
15-year-old is the one that lured the 19-year-old, not knowing that it's other people that's in there.
Mm-hmm.
And they say they lured the two victims, and say 2 young men and a teenage girl. Somehow lured the victim, a Monroe resident, to the area once in the vicinity. The victim was brutally beaten while the girl can't sit there. While the girl, right as she recorded the assault, the troopers say.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Then they say Borello said felony charges of assault with the intent to do greatly bodily harm, less than murder, was sought due to the severity of the beating.
Oh God.
Yeah, he said, and that means they actually beat the mess out of him. And it's 2 men and a female. They had the young girl, the youngest one, 15 years old, to lure this 19-year-old for these men to beat him. And she's standing there recording it while they beating him. They done beat him severely. You know what I'm saying? They said he did not appear as they used the two assailants used weapons. They used their hands.
Oh my God.
They used their hands and their feet to beat that person. They say troopers were called to the scene and discovered the 19-year-old male victim suffering from several injuries to his face, hands, and arms. He was transported and treated in ProMedica Monroe Regional Hospital. The assault was then posted on Snapchat.
Snapchat don't last that long. That's why they put it on Snapchat.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But they don't know people get saved too.
Yeah, they saved them. And you know what? If they don't record the whole thing, I think the girl was saying they get 20 minutes of a record, and then when you get that part, they stop it and they record. They keep going. So it's not like you pause. You get a pause in between, but you still recording the beat.
Oh, okay.
So at the same time, you just lured everybody to you, and then you are more of a problem. You know what I'm saying? You're more of the assailant than the people that's actually beating the person because you standing here recording it.
And you could have
and you're gonna if you can record it, you could have called the police.
Yeah,
that's
right.
what
you feel me? So
and
at the same time, you are an accessory to it, and don't you know, as you being an accessory to this case, because you could have stopped it, you recorded it, you was and you the one lured the person into the danger. So at the end of the day, that girl gonna get more time than them 2 boys because she the one lured it and did all that. She the one basically.
But they said they let her go.
No, they didn't let her go.
But she probably gonna go to like
they probably gonna they gonna send her down until she's
18.
Till she turns 16.
She probably won't get number probation.
No, not with that kind of stuff. Well, we'll see. But okay. During the attempt to locate the 3 assailants, troopers responded to the address of Oak Ridge Estates. Troopers observed one of the assailants through the open window, engaged in sexual intercourse with the underage juvenile female.
So at the turned around.
and they got caught. Somebody,
got 10 years.
that's what they say. It say as when they posted it on Snapchat.
Jesus.
During the attempt to, it says during to the attempt to locate the 3 assailants, trooper responded to the address of an Oak Ridge. It says the trooper stood there and watched one of the assailants through the window, engaging in sexual intercourse with the underage juvenile, with the same 15-year-old girl.
That's why she did it, because he told her to do it.
Yeah.
He had her mind just as much as she had
exactly.
the 19-year-old.
It say that adult was identified as Carmen Lambert, 20, of Monroe. He was arraigned today before the first district judge on 3 counts of third-degree criminal sexual assault, one count each of assault with intent to do great bodily harm, less than murder, and a result in assault and battery. The judge set bond for $100,000 on the sexual assault charges and the other charges is $10,000 on the assault charges. Neither was posted, and Lambert was remanded into custody. Of course, he better have been remanded in custody.
Yes.
The police see you, not knowing that this girl is the same girl that helped with this, helped with this assailant, helped them beat, but at the same time, now you laying up with the same man.
Yes.
That y'all done got together and beat up this person.
The police peeping all through the window.
Because they said they were called.
He
said they were called to that address. But that's the thing. Who called you?
Yeah.
But I don't care who called
Somebody
you. God called
you. Somebody telling
God called him and told him to go there because they was laying up in there thinking everything was hunky-dory while y'all done beat this man to almost to his death. Yeah. While y'all laying up, jumping up and down.
And then to wrap it up, what I said, they did release her. They released her to her mom, but she waiting charges.
Yeah, she's waiting.
In the juvenile Monroe,
in the Monroe County
Court. So yeah, she done.
So yeah, they released her now into her mom's custody. Into her custody. But when they go to court,
she already going to juvenile in the Monroe County probate court. So
from there she getting ready. She getting ready to move on because at the end of the day, as they said, y'all done beat this man severely, and they didn't beat like they said. They didn't even use a weapon.
Well, yeah, that's
the thing. You didn't even use a weapon.
You gotta hit somebody to almost beat them to less than murder. That means
they almost killed them with just their hands and feet. Come on now, how can you have that much anger bottled up into you inside of you that you actually can beat somebody with your bare hand?
Yeah.
That
was a robbery attempt.
And it wasn't a robbery attempt. That's the whole thing. It's not even a robbery attempt. Y'all back there, I don't know why they wanted to get him, but at the same time, it's what could have been on you, what double could have been on y'all mind that y'all actually wanted to beat somebody that bad till y'all almost killed him, and she's standing here recording. And then after you recorded, y'all leave him there and y'all go screwing. Like this was a party. Yeah. They went and celebrated.
Some people get turned down.
That's what I said. That was their adrenaline, and he went home and banged her brains out.
And
but at the same time, while you banging her brains out, the police looking at you in the window. I'm just putting it like I could have said something else. Message. I could have said something else, but I didn't.
In the summit I love. The summit I love.
Just be careful.
We can't give the devil too much power because Satan is just the beginning of hell. Like that's him. He owned that clothing store. He owned that department.
Right.
But I'm gonna say his little disciples is people that we know. They have names.
Yeah.
People that's around you. It ain't just Satan doing all this by himself.
Exactly.
It's your friend who you hang out with.
Yeah,
it can be your mama, your daddy. He be using everybody that's in your circle to try to get you. But
they say I am a soldier in the army.
And we choose our own devils and
Christians.
People of God.
Yeah.
And that goes to say is you gotta watch the company.
That's right. That's right.
And not have everybody up right.
And that goes from us seniors to our middle ages to our children.
And you don't just call people your friends.
Because all of them.
Because I'm a straight up person. Even when I met Miss Hayes, And she said, I'm not your friend. I said, no, I just met you. I don't know you. But I think you are an okay person. I got to get to know you before I call you. But I don't call you. She said, you just so outspoken. But I was true, but I don't call everybody my friend. I said, no, you just intimate friend.
And that was
we
right.
Are associates.
Because we are associates. I don't know you. I don't know you like that. I met you through her.
But she
so
was
at the
looking
end
like,
of the day,
she just said that.
Yeah. But you know me.
I know.
You know what I'm saying? And she knew. She read it, but she still. But we never. Like I said, it wasn't like it was disrespectful.
Yeah,
we laughed about it because it was straight to the point. Because for real, day one, I'm not your friend. I'm her friend. Right. But along the way, we will get to know each other.
I know she like that because it took her a little bit to kind of like let me in too.
But like you say, we have to be careful of who we let in.
Her child is my grandbaby. So it's still took her. She was like, I still don't let everybody hold my child. I don't know what I don't need. I was
and
like,
it wasn't no
that's
problem.
my grandbaby. Like you, girl, you bring that baby over here. I know something.
But I've been through that too.
I understand, but that's just her character.
But
that's
you gotta
make sure.
But that's because we have to keep we as women. You know what I'm saying? And even out here in the younger
everybody better get their mind set.
But that's what I'm saying, because God He is on the way, baby.
Yeah.
The Bible is revealing itself every day.
Yes, it is.
Every day.
Yes, it
and
is.
Right now, today, everybody better get their minds right, get their souls right, because God is coming.
Yes.
He is on the way.
Yes,
he is knocking and banging at our doors right now.
Yes,
and we need to get ourselves, our children, our homes.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? We can preach it now, but we got to walk it too. We can't talk it. We got to walk it. And we got to live it. You know, because at the end of the day, we can't do nothing. We got to keep our surroundings and keep our children safe.
Yeah.
Because what's out there ain't good.
That's right.
And like I said, God is revealing, the Bible is revealing itself every day. If we read the Bible and you read it from page 1 to all the way through, you will see every day is something happening that's revealing everything in that Bible.
Oh, yeah.
If you sit back and say, oh, that ain't happening, girl, go out that door. Oh, boy, go out that door. Walk down the street and see what happens.
That's right.
Go get in your car and say, you can read the news. I told them this morning, I said, I stopped watching the news. I said, because every time you look at it, every time you click the news on, it's a baby dying. They killing our children. They killing our old folks. The old folks that live their lives, leave them alone. But y'all want to go and rob them out of everything that they done worked for all their lives. Then you want to bother the children that's trying to make a life. These kids don't even get a chance to live. Some of them ain't living past 2. Look at the baby that they just found.
Yeah.
They killed them. They killed that man. That man set that baby out there for that alligator to get him. Because ain't no way how he walked from where his mom at, dead, stabbed to death with another baby in her, and you done walk 2 miles, and then nobody see this baby. You better tell that to somebody else that believes in flying colors, because I don't. You know what I'm saying? And God just didn't save him fast enough.
Yeah.
He saved him because he kept that alligator from eating him up.
Yeah.
The grandparents, now they got something to put with their mama.
Right.
It's a hurting thing, but you got something. You got a little relief because now you have your grandson. He ain't living, but you have him. You have your daughter and you have your grandson. Because at the end of the day, it might not have been that way. You know what I'm saying? And at the same time, he gonna suffer for that, because if you loved her, you would have never killed her.
Right.
You definitely gonna reap what you sow.
Yes,
you reaping what you sow right now.
Oh yeah.
When you left out that door with that girl, and now you sitting here looking crazy because now you don't know what to do with yourself. What can I do now, Lord? I'm powerful, Lord, now. You wasn't calling for me when you was stabbing that girl up. You was doing the devil's work, but I just say, ladies, and I'm gonna cut my thing short.
Closing remarks.
Yes, I just say, for all of us, please be safe. This world is nothing nice anymore. It ain't half time we can't even walk to the store without somebody somewhere, eyes lurking, minds going stupid because they trying to figure out, oh, what can I get from that one? Or what can I do for that one? Oh, she look good. Oh, he look good. Let me see what I can get. In the meantime, go to the Lord. He'll give you everything you need. If you just ask for him, get on your knees and pray, you can get anything you want. And those are my closing remarks.
Mine is watch the company you keep.
Yes.
And also, we just thank y'all for watching this episode,
Yes,
and we wish that you will join us by watching Moments of Love segment with myself, Amisha Clark, and just being Misha. Still standing with Sister Tijuana Hayes.
Yes, and like
Misha's Corner with Minister Janisha Smith, and Why My Life with Prophetess Antoinette Bryan. You can join us on our daily journey, so join in. And Minister Janisha says, we love you all, but God loves you best.
Yes.
Please join us on the next episode where we will be discussing another story from the Bible and tying it to a story from today's news.
Yes. And make sure you subscribe, like, share, and comment. And hit the like button. Hit the bell to notify us for the notification for the new contents of when it's posted.
So you guys, we just thank you for standing with us and for tuning in every time on the Love Seat. We love you guys. And our next episode is going to be just as heated as it was on this.
I know this is
better, baby. I'm telling you,
better
boy.
with time, baby.
This air getting thick up in this thing.
What you say?
You better come and come watch and see us and join us on the next episode. We love you guys.
We love you guys. Messages.